Hello, beautiful soul. It's nice to be back here with you again, and it's been a while, that's for sure. I am hoping to not ever have so many long gaps before I put out any videos again. I needed the time though. I honored myself and my healing process by taking that time off. Um, Quite a bit of physical healing. I won't get into the details, it's boring, but some gut issues that have really been debilitating and slowed me down. SIBO is mostly what it's been, as far as I can tell. We're all doing the best to heal ourselves a lot of times on our own lately, because if you're watching this channel, you're very most likely awake and aware to what we're moving through in the world. And I, like many of us, have very little trust or trust in our medical system. So healing ourselves is part of the ascension journey. I believe it's all part of it. So I was really working on healing these gut issues because they had been to the point where they're so debilitating that I couldn't really get much of anything done in having to have to stay in bed with a lot of gut pain. So I am really happy to say I am well on my way. I've done a whole bunch of research. There are some great sources on YouTube for, well, just about anything, and gut healing included, and for healing small intestinal bacterial overgrowth, SIBO, which it certainly seems like that's all the symptoms that I'd been experiencing. So happy to say I'm on the healing road and glad to be back here with you. And I'm just gonna let this video go where it needs to go. I definitely have been feeling, I'm sure like you have, these massive energies we're in the midst of right now. We're in this very big energy corridor within August. And here we are on August 7th, the day before, August 7th, 2026, the day before the Lionsgate portal, the 8/8 portal, which is always a powerful time of year, powerful energy portal. And this year, I think especially so. And even though it's a day before, we are smack in the middle of these energies right now. I know for me, I was feeling in the last few days, let me know if any of you out there felt the same way, but any little thing that I have pressed down, not wanted to look at, kind of shadow aspect stuff, unfinished business, things that I've pressed down, haven't wanted to look at, have totally been coming up to the surface in this last week. And it's been challenging. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's been challenging. And I think, the thing I'm trying to remind myself of is it's all for a reason, and everything in divine right timing. When stuff comes up within us, it's because it's ready to. It's the divine timing when it's ready to come up for us to look at. And, the whole goal of that is look at these things, especially these shadow aspects that come up within us, and accept them, love them, because they're all part of what makes us who we are. It's part of what makes you the amazing, wonderful, multidimensional, incredible person that you are. So, it's all part of us, the light and the shadow, and we need to bring these things up and accept them as part of us, because it's just like trying to, the analogy of trying to hold a beach ball under the water. It's going to pop up no matter what. So it kind of the same way, we need to let these things come up, look at them, understand them, accept them. That's the big part. Accept them and reintegrate them into us. So a little bit of that on touching on the energies that we're moving through. And I can also absolutely feel the energies of disclosure on so many fronts building right now. The world is standing on the precipice and moving through this portal of disclosure. More and more truth coming out all the time. And if you've been awake for a little while, it's a welcome thing. I mean, I know it's not going to be easy, but it's all in divine timing, and it's all what needs to come up to the surface. So that process, of course, is happening individually within each one of us, just like it's happening on the global stage in all aspects of society. The truth is coming out more and more, and will continue to do so. So it's no wonder. I mean, we're all connected. There's the collective consciousness that connects us all. So what's happening on the global stage is absolutely happening within each one of us. So try to remember that and let it help you feel a little bit better when you're going through the challenging times and these big energy portals, is that you're so not the only one. I'm right there with you. I'm going through it, and so many of us are. So if that can bring you some comfort and some peace, just remember that. And I think I just want to, in a few more minutes, I want to keep this fairly short. I want to share a couple of uplifting little stories of what's happened to me in my life, messages from my guides and my angels to let me know that they're there. And I hope this brings you some upliftment and reminds you, especially when you're having a hard time, you're not alone. You never, ever are. You literally cannot be disconnected from your angels and from the divine and from your highest and best guides. So just a couple little stories here, hopefully give you a smile. So I have this lovely little amethyst necklace, little wee tiny amethyst stones. I got it in a thrift shop. One of my favorite things to do is go to the local thrift store. Not only get my clothes there, but find little treasures and trinkets. It's so fun to do. And with the price of everything these days, it just makes so much sense. So I found this necklace. This is probably going back, I don't know, 8 or 9 years maybe. I found it. And it had attached to it as part of the necklace, it had, one second, it had this lovely little amethyst pendant hanging off the bottom. So there's the amethyst necklace, lovely little amethyst pendant that used to hang off the bottom. Well, this was maybe about 5 years ago. I can just vaguely remember. I don't remember what it was about, but I remember I was feeling down and went to bed, took off my necklace before going to bed, set it on my bedside table, woke up in the morning, and the necklace was there, but this amethyst pendant was maybe about 4 or 5 inches away from the necklace. So it had become totally unattached from this necklace, and it had attached itself to this malachite bracelet that I had sitting also on my bedside table. And I wish I could show you really well close up. I don't know how much. Okay, maybe you can see there. If you can see the loop, the little metal loop that is attaching this pendant, this amethyst pendant to this malachite bracelet, it is extremely tight. If I wanted to try and open up this metal loop, it's very strong. I would need a pair of needle nose pliers, and I would really have to apply some pressure to get that off. So I woke up in the morning, and like I say, that amethyst pendant had not only come off of the necklace it was firmly attached to, but it had firmly attached to this malachite bracelet. And it has stayed there ever since. Like I say, I think that happened about maybe 5 years ago, 6 years ago. And that to me, I mean, I was flabbergasted. I was like, oh, I can't believe it. Like, how did that happen? And then I realized, of course, yeah, that was my angels and guides. And I think part of the, I think the main reason that that happened was to remind me and for them to go, Jacqueline, we're here with you. We're always here with you. Don't ever think you're alone. And the other thing I think was probably the combination of the malachite and the amethyst was what I was in need of, and probably I'm still in need of. Those two colors, the green always, tends to vibrate with the heart chakra. That's the color that the heart chakra vibrates to. And the purple usually is the crown chakra. So I think it was also perhaps my guides going, okay, we need to do some mending and healing and reconnecting of your crown chakra to your heart chakra. And so I need to remember more often, if I do a meditation, to hold this or wear this, because it's still bringing me healing, guaranteed. So I just wanted to share that story with you. I'm going to share one more with you as a reminder, like I say, that your angels and guides are always, always, always with you. Always know that. So last summer, my dear husband and I were just going for a walk through the neighborhood, and we live in the suburbs. So we're just going for a walk around the block. And I think it was my husband noticed it first, in a driveway of a house just across the road from where we were walking was a feather. So we walked over and picked it up. And this is a red-tailed hawk feather. So that's pretty rare. You don't often come across red-tailed hawk feathers, and especially in the middle of the suburbs. So that is another beautiful, beautiful message. I absolutely took it as a message for both my husband and I. If I recall, I think we were both feeling a little bit down and had gone out for a walk to kind of lift our spirits. And how beautiful that I think both of our guides were saying, we're with you guys, we're with you. Here's a little reminder. Red-tailed hawk, in animal medicine is typically a messenger as well. So I took that as a real message that our angels were just saying, it's okay, we're with you. So just wanted to share those couple of little angel stories with you, and I've got more I'm going to share down the road, and some of my most interesting metaphysical experiences. I'm going to share those going down the road too in the next few videos. So if you're feeling these huge, big Lionsgate portal energies that we're moving through, and we're also, right after tomorrow, the 8th, the main day of the Lionsgate portal, then it's very quickly followed on August 12th by the eclipse. And so just remember, the energies you're moving through right now are massive. And be kind to yourself. Give yourself some grace. Remember to ground yourself whenever possible. Hug a tree. Get your bare feet on the earth if the weather's allows you to do that wherever you are in the world. Be kind to yourself. And just know that we're going to get through this. And there's so many more brighter times coming up ahead. Yes, the world is moving through massive transformation, but we know it's moving to the other side of a new earth that's building, that's based on authenticity, love, joy, compassion. Yeah, so much more light coming into the world. And you, beautiful soul, you are a carrier of that light. Always remember that. You are here at this time for a very divine, specific reason. You're helping to bring in the new earth energies. So, remember that too. If you're having a challenging day, and, if you're doubting yourself, just know that it doesn't even matter what you do or what you're doing or what you think you haven't done yet. It's not related even to the work that you think you should be doing or you're not doing or anything. It's really all about just who you are. You are a vessel for carrying amazing light into this new earth that we're building. And just the way you are right now, You are exactly perfect and here for a divine reason, and trust in that. And you are so needed and you are so appreciated just purely by being who you are. Okay? So remember that. I believe in you and I'm sending you so much love, and I'll see you again soon.